Howdy everybody. Well, in case you're wondering whatever happened to my Gingery Shaper from Blocks project, thought I'd do a little update. I had these blocks, had them forever as I pointed out at the beginning of the series, and I marked them out a long time ago, and something hit me today, just the artistic inspiration to go ahead and work on them a little bit. So the first thing I did actually yesterday, probably it was a nice weather now that I think about it, yesterday I trimmed these to size on the table saw. You can see the table saw cut marks there, and it came out really good. I mic'd them, the dimensions, and it was about 1/1000th of an inch different from one side to the other, so pretty good accuracy there. So I cut them to size, and then I had marked them out. Next thing I'm going to, then today I went ahead and cut these troughs, if you will. I guess a woodworker would call that a dado or something, a kerf. So I cut that in there. This part, this is the vertical slide, and this big chunk of aluminum just needs to come out. So it'll be left with an L-shaped piece here, and then the slide part remaining here. All this is excess material. So the next thing I'm going to do, you can see the little marks there. I'm going to chain drill all the way along this line, and that'll give me a nice rounded edge here and rounded edge here, a little fillet, if you will, and then I'll have to machine this part flat, and then I'll probably use the bandsaw here to remove this kind of in a resawing motion. What I just did, I just finished on the bandsaw this cutting the curved base on this piece. Now of course the top will stay flat on that one. This is the clapper box itself, and I did the same thing. I cut the curved part off of the bottom of this. This part I will need to cut a little curve on the top of here, so I'll go ahead and I'll probably do that right next. And let me flip this up. This will also need to get sawn right here so that it leaves an L shape. So I'll probably do that on the bandsaw as well in just a little while. So there's an update on the Gingery Shaper from Blocks. And I'll work on it from time to time. I mean, as I pointed out when I started this little mini-series, what the idea was, I had saved all this aluminum for years, probably 8-10 years, and had always meant to build the thing. So that now I'm nearing completion of the locomotive. At least I could do is cut the aluminum blocks up to size and start putting the Gingery Shaper together little bit by little bit. There's the bandsaw that I use. I have two bandsaws, one that I built myself in 1984 out of wood. It's a Gilliam manufacturing. It's a wooden bandsaw you make from metal parts kit. They used to advertise in the back of Popular Mechanics. Here's the little Harbor Freight bandsaw that I use. I mounted to a chunk of angle iron and an aluminum plate on the base there so I can put it in the jaw. And this one works really well. It's got a 1/2 inch wide blade here. Works really well for sawing through metal. This one I've reduced. It was originally created as a wood cutting bandsaw, and I've reduced the speed on it. I've got a jack shaft speed reduction thing there so it will cut metal too. But I keep a thinner blade in that, like a 1/4 inch metal cutting blade, so I can cut more curvy pieces. So there's the little Gingery update. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll keep you posted.